Win, beautiful family up there. All right, they're killing the game, I'm telling you guys. I'll read the back, of course, as I normally do. Discover what it takes to overcome and win. Do you find it difficult to succeed? Is your past keeping you from having happiness? Does it seem impossible to find total fulfillment in your life? Travis Wolff answered yes to these questions. Born into poverty, placed into foster care, abused, arrested, and told he'd never amount to anything in life, Travis defied all odds and survived the gauntlet. Today, he's the founder of his own company, a speaker, a motivator, a father, a husband, and a success. On his quest in search of greatness, Travis uncovered the secrets to exceptional achievement and found what it takes to be happy and fulfilled. In this book, you'll learn the secrets on how to overcome any obstacle, attract what you want in your family life, social life, finances, and career, create the life you want to live, define and achieve your American dream, turn your no's into yeses, your failures into successes. Hey, we got the rap game. Have abundance in every area of your life. When you become determined not to lose, that's when you'll win. A quote by Travis. Really great book. One thing, just real quick, I interviewed Travis on my podcast as well, and very, very, in my opinion, one of the most emotional interviews I've ever done. I might not have showed it, but yeah, man, I was almost at tears whenever he was talking. Travis is really great speaker, amazing, and just everything he stands for. I mean, his passion, you can feel it, and just incredible. So definitely check that out, to say the least. And I'll read a little bit a little bit about a section in this book. So let me find a good one here. I like how Travis words these as well. So yeah, I'll read an action step that he said to apply, right? So what if you didn't quit? So this is an action step. 1, get a sheet of paper and something to write with. All right, 2, on the top of the page, write down one thing you absolutely loved to do or love to do. That thing that you could have done for the rest of your life and been completely fulfilled doing it, but you quit at some point in your life. 3, now, without having any limiting beliefs, write down a list or summary detailing what your life could look like if you had given absolutely everything you had to that one thing. It's funny, I got the book, The One Thing, behind me as well. You love to do and never give up. Describe in detail the things that you'd have, the places you'd see, the money you'd earn, the people you'd help, the lives you'd save, the changes and innovations you'd bring to humanity, etc. Imagine for a moment that you worked on this one thing like Michael Jordan worked on basketball, like Johann Sebastian Bach worked on compositions, like Bill Gates worked on Microsoft or Picasso on painting, like the greatest in your field works in his or her craft. So if you're a speaker, like Tony Robbins or Eric Thomas. For another 30 seconds, continue to envision how great your life could have been right now had you not quit. But it's never too late, remember that. Now, maybe you haven't experienced these things just yet in your life, but the good thing is you can absolutely have everything on that page that you've written down. If you're breathing, you're still alive, so you can still do it. However, many years ago, you quit doing that one thing, those same amount of years are going to pass again. When they do, you'll either be in the same place you are today, or conversely, the things you're reading on that list you just made, you can make them your goals. You can decide to finally do that one thing you absolutely love to do, work at it with an insatiable desire to achieve it, and never quit. 1, 3, 5, or 10 years from now, you'll be closer to having everything you want on that list. But I can assure you this. If you don't do that one thing, you'll be plagued with endless regret, forever wondering what could have been if you just did it. Do that one thing, experience your American dream, and finally have the life that you've always wanted. That reminds me of, when you go to a nursing home, you ask, some of the elderly, like, what's one thing that you wish you could have done? Or what's that one regret that you have? And they always say, I wish I could have written a book. I wish I could have and should have pursued that job, right? They say all these different regrets and they just didn't do it, And again, they're in their 80s, 90s, they're in a nursing home, and it's just crazy, man. But anyways, guys, go be great, overcome and win. Really great book, Travis T. Wolff, From Abandoned Son to Husband, Father, and Success. Highly recommend it. You can cop it on Amazon. All right, check out our interview we did on the Roots of Success podcast. Really one of my favorite interviews, to say the least. I mean, they're all my favorite, but this one really was very intimate. So go cop his book, check him out. Talk soon, guys.